Hey everyone, what's up? Newbie Snake here. How are you all doing today? Merry Christmas to all of you. Alright, so I'm back again with some not so new news, but I'll need to talk about them anyways, just in case you guys are unaware. So I'll go with the usual format. I'll start with the news and updates that applies to both the Japanese and the English version, and then I'll go through the events of the English version, and then at last move on to the Japanese ones. So let's get started. Alright, so first up we have this update. We have the all new Limit Break characters. Alright, so two new characters, two old characters are now added to the list of characters that has their limit break, or that can be limit broken, or whatever you like to call it. Alright, anyway, so we have Jiraiya enter the stage, 5 stars, and we have Hiruzen Sarutobi, the third Hokage. Alright, so again, this applies to both the Japanese and the English version. And then over here we have the regarding an issue continuing from quick save data. Alright, so I'll need to get into this because it's still happening to both the English and the Japanese version, so I don't believe they've fixed it yet. So this is what's happening. Alright, so it says under some conditions, quick save data is unintentionally created. Okay, this causes a loop where after the title screen, the mission continue message opens and either selection returns the player to the title screen again. Alright, so what that means is sometimes even though you have completed a mission, let's say you quit the game, close the app, etc. Next time you load up the game, it will think that you haven't finished a mission yet, and then the unintentionally created quick save data pops up again out of nowhere asking you to continue it. Alright, but sometimes you know that you've already done a mission. Alright, so at that time when you see a message popping up, especially for those of you who play on the Japanese version, you see like, what is this message doing, right? At that time, just select no. Alright, so it says select no at the message asking to use quick save data to resume, because again, this is a bug, this is a glitch, so stamina will not be consumed when following these directions because it was not your quick save data that they're pulling up, it's the glitched out ones. Okay, now don't ask me if what happens if like you really had a quick save data and you quit the app by accident and then you want to reload it. Like what happens if it loaded the glitch data, whatever, right? I don't know about that. I don't work for them, so just good luck. Try not to have so many quick save data, or try not to quit the game in the meanwhile when they're having this issue. Okay, so hopefully they'll fix this ASAP. So let's move on to the next one. This is actually pretty old news from December 16th, but that time I couldn't access the English app, but now we can, so let's talk about this. This also applies to the Japanese one. I for some reason didn't talk about this last time, but anyways, we are given a free 5 stars Minato, and it's fully maxed out. So we have maxed out abilities, and his cost is like reduced to 13 or something, so that's pretty nice. His strength is what, 1112, health 924, and the range is long, so that's pretty huge. All right, yeah, but anyways, the reason why they're giving it out is because the Korean version of Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Blazing is released, and there were like 150,000 pre-registration for that version. So now we are all receiving this as a gift. So claim it in your gift box for both the Japanese version players and the English version players. Okay, and that's about it for. Oh no, one more thing again, because I couldn't see it last time, didn't open the app, but this is really cool. The English voice acting has been bugging me a lot, and that's one of the biggest turnoff for me for not playing, or from me playing this English version. And that's because I would love to hear the original Japanese voices rather than the squealing Sasuke voice. I'm sorry to the voice actor who's watching my video, no offense, but that squeal, man. But anyways, yeah, so now you can actually go to others, settings, voice Japanese, and then just play the whole game in English but hear the voices in Japanese. That's awesome stuff. That actually makes me want to play the English version now. But anyways, doesn't really matter. The Japanese version doesn't have this because the voice acting is only in Japanese. You can't have voice language option there, but this applies to the English version, so which is really nice. I'm imagining if they actually have a Korean voice acting for the Korean version. Alright, so let's move on to the event information right here. So I'm not going to click through all of them again because these are quote-unquote old stuff for you guys who have been following the channel, and for you guys who have been playing the Japanese version, right? So these are all the old stuff. I called it what, the first Shippuden summon, but they call it Shippuden summon round 1, and there's round 2 now. Anyways, Mike guys here, I'm just gonna skip through these ones. Okay, so over here we have the 1010 emergency mission again, which is coming soon, and then we have the impact missions now. I remember they called it the descent one, but anyways, so now it's called impact. The mission is you know, happening soon, and these are the following times. So mark it down in your calendars. It'll be between September. Sorry, did I say September? Yeah, December 28th to to Monday, and they didn't put out. Okay, January 1st. I missed it. So December 28th, 10 PST to Monday, January 2nd. So these are the time. Just take a screenshot or just take a look at your own event information. I believe it has the same time as the second Hokage one, so let's just quickly take a look in it. And bam, yep, same time, right? Alright, so, you know, check it out if you guys want to max out your first Hokage or your second Hokage. And then we have this one, Tayuya, coming soon. I covered that in my Japanese, not Japanese video, but the video that was covering the Japanese information. So I'm going to skip through this, and let's move on. And then over here, this is now available, the Sakon mission, Ukon Sakon. And over here, Shippuden Summon Round 2 is on now, so check out your gacha. Yeah, I'm just wondering why aren't we receiving the Round 3 yet. But what am I missing? I think I'm missing something. Yes, right here, Phantom Castle, guys, is coming soon. And I'm pretty happy. Well, this is the Shizui one, which we had like 2 to 3 weeks ago for the Japanese version. But anyways, it's finally coming to the English version, so that's great stuff for you guys. Alright, and now let's move on to the next ones. I just skipped over the Orochimaru one, but as you guys can see, it's coming soon, or it's available now, sorry. And then finally we have well, the sales, same thing as the Japanese one. And also one more thing I gotta mention to you guys. The English version is also having the Rush Celebration campaign. Remember, like 2 to 3 videos ago I was mentioning about this, because I didn't see it in the English version, but only in the Japanese version. But apparently the English version also has this. Okay, so for those of you who were you know, kind of complaining or wondering why we weren't getting this, but now, as you guys know by now, it's been what, 10 days, so we should be at like day 10 right here. But yeah, there's like 22 days of celebration, so that's cool. And also we have the Uzumaki Naruto in the gift box. Alright, so now final event that we need to talk about is the other impact mission. I already went through this on the Japanese version as well. We have the 5 stars Jiraiya awakened to 6 stars over here. Range is short, and then strength over here 1400, and then health 1400. Pretty good stuff. Alright. Oh, you can now click on this and actually see a video. That's very cool. That's actually a very cool feature that they have implemented. But anyways, over here it has started already. There's only what, 2 days left from the time of my recording this video. It's 25th today. By the way, Merry Christmas again. Right now it's 12:02 a.m. Sweet stuff. Okay, so that's it. Now let's move on to the Japanese version. Alright, so we're back with the Japanese version. So now let's actually click through this one. I actually talked about this in my previous video, but for some odd reason this happened to be new again when I first loaded up the app. So I'm not sure if they changed the time or not, but anyways, I'm gonna talk about this again. This is regarding the get rich quick emergency mission, where we can play on the mission during the weekdays instead of just Saturday and Sunday. So now they have what, finalized the time, I believe, from Monday to Friday. This is the current time. Okay, so 7 to 9, 12 to 14, 17 to 19. Again, I don't know if it's changed from the last time that I covered it, but they have apparently put out the notice again for this. Okay, so I just want to make sure it's covered in case you guys, you know, do depend on these times to depend on this mission to get gold. Alright, so now let's move on to the next one. Over here, the Japanese one is, well, I'm sure the English one will follow soon, but there are new story mode missions now, right? So stage 009 and stage 10 is now available, all right, in both normal and hard mode. So for those of you who are wanting more rewards, go check it out. Stage 9 and 10 is now out. And that's it. That's the only two quote-unquote new stuff for the Japanese version. Now let's move on to the event. Okay, so for the Japanese one, we're getting the Might Guy cells as well. I missed it last time, but if I do want to, you know, get some gems this I don't know, this week or something, I'll be able to get myself a Might Guy. So I remember you guys telling me to get him because he's really good and stuff, but at the end I didn't get it last time, so you know, that's too bad. And over here we have a new gacha. All right, so this time it's featuring the kid Kakashi, kid, I was gonna say Shizui, but what's his name again? Obito, yes. And then we have Rin. All right, so this is very cool because there is actually it's a step up gacha. All right, so first time we're getting a step up gacha, but this step up gacha is it only applies to multi summons. All right, so you have to spend 40 gems or more. So during these during this step up gacha, there are 3 steps in total. So instead of costing you 50 gems for one multi-summon, the first step is only going to cost you 40 gems for a multi-summon. Okay, the second step also causes you 40 gems. Okay, so the first one gives you 10 gems discount, right? Second one also gives you 10 gems discount, but also gives you each of these different colored 4 stars ramen. Okay, so you get the red ramen, green ramen, and the blue ramen. All right, so the third step, it will cost you 50 gems to do a multi-summon, but it will guarantee you one of the pick up characters, okay, within this gacha. So it says pick up characters guaranteed, one of them. So just make sure there are only 3 pickup characters, all right? So if they added other pickup characters, then you might get those pickup characters. But I believe they're not going to do us like that. It's probably just going to be these 3, but we'll check it out when we get to the gacha section. But anyways, let's talk about, let's spend some time to talk about these units because they've given us some information there. All right, so again, guaranteed you to get one of the pickup characters. And then, yeah, it says over here, pick up characters. And then Hatake, Kakashi, Obito, and Rin. So it should be only these 3. So out of those 3, you'll probably get one on your third step. But that's 40 gems plus 40 gems equals 80 plus 50. That's 130 gems you have to spend before you can get one of these. Okay, so these are all 5 stars available to awaken to 6 stars. And over here, this is pretty intense. The range is small. Attack is 1956. That's 1956, and has 1626 health. That's very crazy for Kakashi. First skill over here is within your range. You will deal 4 times the damage to one character. All right, and then over here, the secret technique is your Chidori. That's very cool. But I thought he called it Raikiri, right? But anyways, maybe when he was young, he just called it Chidori. Anyways. But it'll deal 8.2 times the damage to one single target within the range. And again, I'm not going to click on the video yet because I'm just afraid it'll pop up another video. I mean, another website for me to watch it instead of just happening in game. So I'll just test it out myself next time and then show it on screen if it happens on screen, right? All right, so for the abilities, all right, for 6 stars, all right, so when you awaken it to 6 stars, you should see a bunch of abilities on the side. Even for 5 stars, you'll see a bunch of abilities, but 6 stars, you'll see all the abilities, all right? So the first ability is attack up, meaning attack increased by 100. Second one is critical rate increase. It'll increase the critical rate by 1.5 times. And then over here, we have attack up again. So the third ability is attack increased by 100. Fourth one is critical rate up as well. So critical rate up increased by 1.5 times. And finally, at the fifth one is attack up. So attack increased by another 100. So in order to awaken one of these abilities, you need to pull the same character. So feed it with the same character in order to decrease the cost and awaken one ability, like unlock one ability. So second one, we have Obito right here. The range is medium, and then 1384 is the attack, 1358 is the health. First skill is a fire type skill, and then it'll deal 3.5 times its damage to all the enemies within his range. And also there's a 70% success rate that you cause slip damage for 5 turns. And then over here we have Sharingan, and it'll take, wow, it'll take 10 chakra bars. So Sharingan, what it does, let's see, it will, nice, it'll increase all your teammates within your attack range, okay, within your skill range, increases their attack. Whoops, 20% battery remaining. So it'll increase their attack by 50% for 5 turns. All right. So over here for the 6 stars abilities, the first ability is attack up. Second one is health up, so health increased by 100. And over here the third one is attack up, attack increased by 100. Fourth one is health up, health increased by 100. And fifth one, attack up, attack increased by 100. All right, so moving on to Rin. So for Rin, her attack range is also small. Attack is at 1510, and her health is surprisingly high, 2188. Okay, 2188. And then over here for the first skill is within her range. She will heal one of your teammate by 3000 health. Well, that's very nice. That's way higher than Tsunade and Kabuto, right? And it only causes 4 chakra bar. Alright, well, I believe her max is 4. And then, well, for the first circle that is. And the second circle, probably the max is 8. Anyway, so the 8, the second skill, I just found out. This is what? The 3 tails rage or something like that. So I totally forgot. Was she the Jinchuriki of 3 tails? But anyways, probably that's why she needed to be captured, right? I totally forgot about her story, but over here, let's get back to the details. So 6 times her damage to all the enemies within her attack range. That's very cool. Okay, so over here, her abilities. The first one is when you cross maps. So when you move over to the next map, I believe, because there are like sometimes 3 maps, right? So whenever you move maps, your health will be recovered by 300. Second ability is also the same. Whenever you move maps, 300 health is recovered. And the third one is health increased by 100. Fourth ability, health increased by 100. Fifth ability, when you move over the map, chakra gauge is increased by or recovered by 1. All right, so one little bar there. That's very cool. All right, so this will last until January 4th. This gacha, and there was one thing I was going to talk about as well that let me quickly scroll back up. Yes, right here. So for these pickup characters, each of them has a field skill that reduces the damage, incoming damage of a certain type of attribute. All right, so Kakashi will reduce blue type damage. So blue type damage cut over here because he's red, and then he's weak against blue, right? But then for his field skill, he actually reduces incoming blue type skill damages, or blue type damage, period. And then the second one, Obito. Obito cuts out red type damage, and Rin cuts out green type damage. So reduces the damage that blue, red, or green deals to each of these one, respectively. All right. So that's very cool for these units, actually. But if you guys are still wanting to get these, but you don't have 40 gems or 50 gems like me, you guys can still do a solo, like a single summon. Just scroll down and you will see the other gacha. I'll show you guys in a second. I'll just show you guys now. You guys will know what I mean. All right, so click on the gacha right here. And then let's see. Okay, so this is the step up gacha, right? So step right here, 1 out of 3. So it will cost 40 gems, and then the second one, it will show 2 out of 3, 40 gems, and the 3 out of 3 will be 50 gems. And again, let's click on the information. The pickup characters, yes, over here, pick up only 3 of them. All right, so that's the one. So they won't like cheat us out of our gems. So the third step, you will be guaranteed one of those characters. Rin's probably a pretty good healer. And then if you click down, like right here, these are your single summons. Okay. So just spend 5 gems and see what you get, right? And then over here, we still have the second round of Shippuden Gacha. It's going to last until 2 more days. So probably we're waiting for the third round to come. Who knows if the third round will come, right? Okay, now let's move on. Move back to the news section. And let's see. All right. So over here, these are just the old stuff, right? The first Hokage and the second Hokage, they are happening right now. So let's see. Are they done yet? No, it's gonna last 2 more days, so until December 27th. I totally didn't keep track of this because, as some of you may know, I was participating in, you know, the Pokemon Sun online competition, so I was playing a lot of Pokemon. I wasn't spending much time playing Blazing or Shinobi Collection. But anyways, the Tayuya one's open now, and then we have the trials for this, and then over here, these are all the old stuff. But the only new thing is right here. We have the 5th round of Phantom Castle. I wouldn't know how much, I mean, like how I rank this time, because I haven't been playing Blazing for like 1 to 2 weeks. I've just been logging in from time to time. I didn't even log in consecutive days, you know, so that's pretty bad. But this time we actually don't know what we're getting. No, we do. It says this time, this event, we will be able to get the characters from the first round, well, from the first to the 3rd round. All right, it says a chance to get these ones. So we either get Haku, Hinata, or Sakura. So I haven't gotten the Haku yet, but you know, I guess that's pretty cool. But again, I guess I'll have to test out my strength against all you guys who have been playing consecutively. I'll probably be pretty bad because I don't have one of the newer units, and haven't maxed out my first Hokage or second Hokage and things like that, right? So probably I'll be ranking pretty low, but again, I'll see what rewards there are, and yeah, let's see. Maybe I'll just get some rewards and see how I can go from there. But that's it. That's all the things I have for you guys today. If I've missed out on any information or anything you guys want me to cover or talk about or anything, please let me know. I know a lot of you guys are wanting some gameplay videos from me, like for Blazing or for Naruto Shinobi Collection. I'll see if I can find time to do that, because there's so many games to play. I still haven't opened my, what do you call it, my Final Fantasy 15 that my wife has given me for my Christmas gift. Like day one, I've gotten day one. It's been like what, a month now? Or yeah, close. It is almost a month. It came out like November 29th or something. I still haven't touched it yet. So I don't know. I kind of want to do that. I have everything set up on my computer screen, so I can record videos from on my PS4 now. Well, I mean, yeah, at my new house, because I used to do this, recording my PS4 back in my old place, right? But anyways, now it's all set up. I can record it, but I'll just need to get started. All right. So anyways, without, you know, rambling on or just getting all sidetracked, thanks everyone for watching, and thank you everyone for always supporting me and being so patient with me for waiting for a new video, even though it's been like a week. But I wish you all Merry Christmas, and just, you know, enjoy the game, enjoy your vacation or holidays, yeah, or your trips if you guys are going on trips and things like that. All right, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, and if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe for more quality contents. And if you guys have anything to say, please feel free to leave in the comment section below. I will reply wherever necessary, and I'll reply as soon as possible. I'll read every single one of your comments. All right, so take care, and I'll see you all at my next video. All right, take care, and bye now.